Hello and welcome to Echo Night. Last time we found that our father's house, Henry Osmond, has burned to cinders, revealing that our father has skeletons in his closet. Maybe he wasn't just an artist, and he was embroiled in something extremely dangerous. Currently, it is 5:33 in the morning, November 18th, 1937. There is a day-night cycle in Echo Night, so randomly it'll be daylight or it'll be the middle of the night. So let's see if we can't fix the fuse that has driven our shocked sailor friend up the wall. Oh, wrong door. As we recall, our shocked sailor friend was moving around some boxes when a poltergeist popped out and scared him to death. If you don't work fast there, a poltergeist will appear and she'll pick you up and throw you against the wall, especially if you try to turn on the light first. So, because you're under extreme time pressure in Echo Night, especially at these early stages, because the poltergeist can show up out of nowhere, it makes dark rooms really stressful, actually. It's not frightening, but it is really tense when you're in a dark room, you can't turn on the light, and you know a poltergeist can just show up out of nowhere. You can't dilly-dally. You can only dilly-dally a bit when you're finished with the level and you've opened it up with light and stuff like that. Then you can just move around and look at things and explore, but until then, it is really daunting. So if you recall from the captain's quarters, his armoire is locked and sealed with wire, and now we have some wire cutters. So let's take a look at what's behind the door.
I have been waiting for you. Come here.
Note, there is no choice but to pick up the comet book. You must pick it up. You can't not pick it up. And, like the painting and the red book, it transports you to a different world. I wonder if this is a display case. I can't see what's inside. I think it's a play on the fact that people say that when they read books, they are transported to a different world. And it is quite literal in Echo Night. So let's head up to the third floor because apparently there is no second floor. This is a drawing of a sun and a comet. Remember, in From Software games, the sun is never your friend. The machine that moves a telescope doesn't work anymore. And then we have a sun. Now, I didn't mention it last episode, but we did find one of these in the bridge of the ship. A picture of the sun is carved into the relief. I wonder if it has meaning. Remember, the sun is never your friend.
Please come in. So how goes your journey aboard the ship? It seems pretty fun. You don't have to be scared. I just possess an alien power. I am blind. I created that book you possess as a substitute. I am able to see the world through the book as it travels around the world. Yes, the entire world. What's this? You have something interesting. I speak of the sphere you possess. Will you give it to me? Well, in layman's terms, let's just say that it is another type of energy. I have a certain goal I am trying to achieve. I need that sphere. Of course, I shall reward you with something that will be of use to you. How about it? Is there a way I can persuade you?
So if you give it to him, and this isn't the only time you can see him, as I've already alluded to, when you find a sun plaque somewhere on the ship, you can come to him at your leisure. As I also mentioned, having ghosts or helping ghosts pass on will leave an astral shard. Astral shards are a currency, and you can trade them in with this blind man.
Thanks. Here, take this with you. This is a special potion that I've made. It may be weak, but it has the power to cure you when you are possessed. I believe this will be very useful for you. With that book, you are able to come here whenever you like. Come again. I'll be waiting.
And so he will always give you something for your shards. At the very end of the game, like in Echo Night 2, you'll be able to pretty much buy a whole lot of things that'll help you.
Oh, I almost forgot. Let me give this to you. This stone holds your destiny. Take good care of it.
Alright, so now we're back on the Orpheus, and we pick up this wire. The armoire is now useless to us, as is the wire cutters, but now, with a wire, we can probably fix the fuse box. That said, before you even look at electricity, you should take some proper precautions. So, by pressing triangle, you can equip things from your hotbar, and now that it says E, it's equipped. So now that we've fixed that fuse, the chart room should be able to turn on. And as we see, light has returned. Let's talk to this guy.
It's light. Finally, she won't come here anymore.
So let's pick up his shard, now that he's able to pass on. Safe, or feeling safe and relieved. And he's left us a key. So we'll pick that up too. And since we're here, and because it's the PS1, save early, save often. It's interesting how this game takes up 2 blocks of memory. I'm not quite sure what made these saves so large for the PS1 memory cards.
Everyone died on the day of that great storm. The entities you see aboard this ship are mere shadows. I've been waiting a long time for someone to come and help us. Please, help us. Help this ship.
The captain has also passed on, now that his one wish that help would come for them has been granted. Now that we're here to help him, he feels like it's safe to move on. Now that we've saved it and we have a key to move on, It looks like we're finished with the upper deck. It's time for us to get into the ship proper. I always seem to choose the wrong room. I wonder. And this door is locked, but we have a key, so let's try it. And thankfully, it is indeed our key. Always, always, always find the light and turn it on immediately. So, where are we? We are in now the passenger hallway. So let's take a look around. Let's see what this guy needs. Looks like he has had fun with himself and, you know, his guest wine.
Who are you? Everyone died. Even that fool Ed. He became crazy after he went into that far room. The three of us locked him in, behind the shelf. He was my friend. Ed, I'd like to taste that drink of his again. That damn sailor, he locked the door. I don't care, though. I probably would have done the same, too. Ed, I'd like to taste that drink of his again.
Alright. So let's pick up the wine glass. We pretty much know what we need to do for this gentleman. He needs some wine. Continue his party in the afterlife, I guess. Or drink the pain away from the terror he probably felt when his buddy Ed decided to go nuts. Seems like these are all passenger cabins, which makes these fancy doors probably the bar. Door's locked.
Don't come any closer. Just turn around and leave. Go!
Okay. Sure. That was interesting. Now, you would expect that to be a glitch, but it isn't. We'll figure that out later. Most of the passenger cabins look like this, unless there's something interesting about them. It looks like we found the bar. So let's take a look around, because the clue for how to mix a drink are in the paintings. There is a painting of 3 bottles. There is a signature in the corner. This is a painting of a man wielding an axe and 2 snakes. EM is signed in the corner. There is a painting of 2 men battling with a giant snake. KS is signed in the corner. There is a painting of a man fighting a giant snake with 2 blades. The grand piano. If we crawl behind the bar, we can root around. And then we can find different liquors. And in this one, we can find a ticket. This will matter later. This will matter for the place that I actually bounced off of on the PS3. It's an optional thing, though. And here are the other 2 bottles. Now, we saw men with snakes and 2 blades, men with snakes and an axe, men with snakes and, well, actually 2 snakes, and then a couple bottles fallen over. Now, what matters is like the painting titled EM is really what matters here. So we're going to place this over here and pick up one part there, and then we're going to move over here, and then I'm going to put 2 snakes. And then we're going to grab a part axe. And we'll see if this works. Now, why? There's 4 paintings, so there's 4 total parts. Two snakes, 1 axe, 1 man. The other ones have 2 men, an axe and a sword, and 1 snake. That doesn't matter. This one is also not signed EM, and it's got 1 snake and 2 blades and 1 axe. And the other one doesn't have men and snakes and swords at all. So that's how you figure that puzzle out. EM standing for Ed, obviously.
What is this? This color. It's the same as Ed's drink. What the hell? I can't taste a thing.
That's because you're dead.
I guess there is no need for a drink when you're dead.
That's why we drink it here.
Hey, can you let Ed out? I threw away one of the medals in the ventilation shaft. The 2 sisters should have the other 2 medals.
I've already met one sister, apparently. She told us to get out. We'll take this silver medal. Or sailor medal. This shit tells the truth. Seamus's Carson. This is fairly unreadable on PS3, so seeing it upscaled on my PC makes me able to actually read what's on the medal. Well, for the most part. And right over here is a telephone. We're going to save again. And we're going to continue. So I suppose, from what the drunk sailor has told us, we need to find medals. And we need to figure out what's going on with the sisters and help Ed see reason again and pass on. So, take a look at where we are in the map. Okay, so this is the bar again. Over here, we have some sailors giving directions. And they have an indentation right in the middle. So it looks like this is where all of the medallions are going to be placed. And we have a step stool. And conveniently, essentially stairs. But we're going to have to move this over here. And then crouch and head up. So this is where the drunk ghost told us he tossed a medal. So let's explore around in here. And we're going to pick up another medal. This one has a different direction than the other one, and I think they are supposed to correspond to the directions that the other sailors in the cabinet are doing. Cannot go faster. The PS1 era rewards patience, one supposes. Also, what I didn't notice when I was playing this on the PS3, because the PS3 doesn't upscale like my PC does, the ceiling has a really faint design that's actually really cool. Everybody seems to be stabbing one another. One grand circle of stabbing. We'll save one more time, right over what we just saved over. And then we'll probably go look at the sisters. So that should be Ed's room. And you heard 2 doors open. A ghostly woman is blocking her. So let's head over to the other room and see what's going on here. It won't turn on. But we can talk to this sister.
You are not a passenger aboard this ship.
How'd you guess?
You're still alive.
Yeah, that's true.
You've met my younger sister, Diana, right?
Sure.
We are twins. That's why I know.
I kind of met her governess. She's kind of angry.
I know everything about her, because she is exactly like me. That demon. It's because of that demon that... Diana.
So these two are separated, but they're twins. And essentially they're mirror images of one another. So because they are mirror images, you can put a chair in front of the door. Because remember, the doors open out into the room. And then it should do the same on the other side. And as we can see, there's a chair now. Or maybe not. Oh. The chair is probably too light. So, yeah, because it moved the chair. So the chair is too light. So let's move the chair back over here. What can we use to move? And this is a heater. And if you hit X or cross, depending on your level of culture, you can pick up the radiator. Now let's see if the radiator is heavy enough to keep the woman inside. And hooray! It is heavy enough to keep the evil governess inside. Light still won't turn on here, but we can speak to her.
Thank you. You are not a passenger aboard this ship. You're still alive.
I've heard that before.
You've met my older sister, Fiona, right?
Indeed.
We are twins. That's why I know. Do you know Ed?
I know of him.
Ed saw something. That's why he became crazy so suddenly. Please, meet Ed, the man we trapped inside that room.
Once again, this medallion has a different direction. Getting Shailings tells the truth. Actually, I wonder if there's something in their desks. No, nothing here. Oh, hey. A cure potion. And then we can tell Fiona.
Diana left. I must go too. Oh, that blue stone. It's the same as what Kreia had. So you must have been the one Kreia was waiting for.
The plot thickens. We just got the stone from the blind man, and another blue stone was given to Kreia back in the past in the locomotive. The plot thickens. I bet there's a cure potion on the other side, too. So there's no more ways to go. So now we have to head back to where the vent was. Aha. And now we have 4 medallions for 4 sailors. Pretty sure this actually means something, and I hope somebody in the comments can let me know what these directions actually mean, because that would be pretty much ace. I think this is the one for that one. And then that one's the one for that one. And then this one. Nope, nope. We'll take this back. And this back. And I think we have to reverse them. Yep. What is that? Is that a bunt cake from heck? This is a concrete platform. The shattered debris is scattered everywhere.
So you actually found this room? Has Rob told you the reason why I am in here? I saw it happen in that room. I saw the birth of a demon. I lost my mind completely, and I don't remember much after that. Rob, I suppose that drunk fool died too. I want to drink with him again.
One wonders if he was ever really crazy. And apparently he wasn't. It was just, he saw the birth of a demon. Wouldn't you be out of your mind if you saw the birth of a demon? Next time on Echo Night, we'll be using that new brass key and seeing where that leads us. The guest hallway is completed, so it is to the great beyond and further into the massive cruise ship that is the Orpheus. I'll see you then.